Hey y'all, it's Quentin Weather Fashion Doll here with a little something different. Um, I'm not in Chicago, I'm in Connecticut at my boyfriend's house. You might notice my background is different, but I still wanted to put out a video and a reaction. Today is the day after Christmas, and we both went to go see the new Color Purple musical film, which was stunning. Um, just straight right off the bat, I'm gonna just tell y'all the movie is stunning. Um, it just was such a feel good movie, and that's not what I remember feeling from the original Color Purple. So if you're tuning in, that's what I'm gonna be talking about. This is my almost immediate reaction after seeing the movie. But before we get into that, please subscribe if you're new to my channel. And thank you to everyone who watched my Color Purple fashion premiere review. That is my most watched video yet to date. And I'm just gagged. We about to be at 3,000. And I promise when I did the video talking about the fashion, I didn't even think anyone would really care to watch it. And no shade to the Color Purple, but we in the age of everything needs to be ratchet or hood or ridiculous. So I was like, this probably be a more mature crowd that will want to watch. But hey, whatever crowd, thank you all. I really appreciate it. But we just gonna get into it. I am a child of the 90s. I was born in the early 90s. I'm not gonna tell y'all my age, but I have seen The Color Purple multiple times. But I do think it's when I would see it as a kid and it never stuck with me. And I never really got what the story was about. It always felt like these isolated events just happening in the movie. And it's probably just because I was a kid and just fully didn't know what was going on. There's kind of some mature themes in The Color Purple. So watching the musical, I knew I was going to like it better because I love musicals and I love music and I'm familiar with a few of the songs. Like I know the Push the Button song, I know I Am Here, and I vaguely know the song at the end. Um, and I'm gonna go back and watch the original movie now because this movie definitely connected all the dots for me. Like everything I was confused about, the movie musical connected those dots. But I still want to go back and watch the original one because I think now I'm gonna appreciate the original more. Um, Y'all, I literally don't have really any cons, anything negative to say about this movie. The music was outstanding. I love the costumes. I saw the director. They've done so many interviews on their press tour, but the director said he wanted the movie to be very colorful. And that it was. It was colorful, it was joyful, it was happy. And from what I remember, watching the original movie, it was very somber and it had funny moments, but it's still, if I had to describe the original movie as the vibe would be somber or sad or, like survival. And this movie gave more like, yes, we went through these things, but we still got through it and thrived, if that makes sense. And I didn't feel that from the first movie, but I'm going to go back and watch it. Um, Love the music. The opening scene, stunning. I don't want to give stuff away because I think it's nice to have a surprise when you do go watch the movie. But there are some familiar faces in the movie that I didn't even know were going to be in it. It's one face that I literally have grown up with them being in everything, especially being a child, a Kojic child who grew up in church. Um, so I'm not. As soon as it come on, you gonna know exactly who I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna tell you. Um, love seeing that. I believe Fatima, the choreographer, worked on the choreography for the movie. I enjoyed the choreography. Some of it was modern, but I think it was a good mix of like some modern dancing with the Charleston and the mashed potato or whatever those dances were. It was very good. Um, a lot of cameos from a lot of well known actors that we know. And some of them just like, oh, look at so and so. And then I guess this will be the one con. Sierra is in the movie playing older Nettie, and Sierra was not needed, and she almost kind of took me out of the movie when as soon as you hear Sierra voice, it's like, oh my God, that's Sierra. Like it they needed they didn't need her at all. Cause it was given like, ooh, we're gonna put Sierra in here for star power, but like she a star, but mm-mm. And then we don't like Sierra, even though she a singer. She not a singer, so we didn't need her. Like Holly being in the movie, and Holly plays the younger version of Sierra, which they both Nettie. But Holly being in it versus Sierra being in it, it wasn't matching. the the cameo was not cameoing, and I know I just made that word up, but. Mm-mm. I am glad that they made Sierra not look like Sierra. She wasn't all glamorous and stuff like we used to see her. Um, what else would I say? I usually like Cynthia Erivo's version of "I Am Here" better. I love Fantasia did a really good job singing it in this movie. Fantasia steals the show. But she's the main character. But Fantasia did a great job, and I also think Danielle Brooks and Taraji were awesome. Like, I don't even know. I don't want to spoil the movie and give too much away. It just was such a great experience. It didn't feel long or like it was dragging. The pacing was good. At no point was I like, oh my God, when is this gonna be over? Or, there wasn't a bad song in the movie. I appreciate that the songs kind of are giving different genres of music or different vibes. Cause we got some church music, gospel music in there, some more soulful sounding stuff. There's one number that's just giving me like a traditional Broadway number or like a musical number. So it was diverse. I feel like everybody it's something for everyone in the movie. I did get emotional or sad a couple times, but it never lasted long. And I I have things going on in my personal life. So I don't know. This movie just felt very timely and just a good lesson. Cause it's always something to complain about or something that you feel like you don't have or you're not getting out of life, but you got your house or wherever you live, you're alive, you're breathing, you got your family. Like when you sit down and think about all you do have versus what you don't have, life is good, honey. Life is precious, like the movie said. But yes, cousin Fanny, I think she's already been nominated for a Golden Globe. We need that Oscar nom for Best Actress, and Taraji and Danielle Brooks need to be nominated for Best Supporting. Both. Who else could get a supporting? Coleman Domingo did very well as Mister too. He could be nominated for the man. I guess supporting, cause or I guess he could be the lead because he is in the movie most of the time. And the guy who plays Harpo is good too. I forget that actor's name. That was so good, y'all. Holly did her thing, even though she's not in it the whole time. Still made an impact. I liked Holly. Her singing was good, and like for Nettie's character to be the source of hope in the film, I think Holly was great because she just brought some lightness to it. Yes, I just tens across the board, y'all. Y'all need to go see it. I'm sad I didn't see it on Christmas Day, but it's okay. I saw it the day after. Please go see this movie. This needs to be the number one movie. Um, if you haven't watched my fashion review, please go watch it. Um, go see this movie. Go watch all of they press tour on YouTube. Everyone, we need to campaign for this to sweep at the Oscars. I'm not kidding. We need to campaign. It needs to sweep. Okay. But yes, the girls did so good. Mm, mm, mm. The only thing we get some cameos from people in the original movie. I think it would have been cute for Donald Glover to be in the movie, and he could have played Mister's father. That would have been cute. But tents across the board, go see it. You could take your children, could take the whole family. Um, it's stunning. Black excellence, honey. We needed this in pop culture. We needed these images. We need more images of, black people looking beautiful, and not just black people selling drugs and talking about money and being down to the strip. Like everything doesn't have to be that. So it was just nice to show other struggles that we have, but we still come through. As my pastor would say, come through singing, singing. Yes, honey, we gonna come through singing. Take your ass to go see The Color Purple. Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, all that stuff, and Happy New Year. I will see the girls soon. Bye bye.